Cold. That was the first thing I felt. A freezing splash across my face snapped me back to consciousness, and as I gasped, I saw him, a man I'd never seen before, standing in my bedroom, half-dressed, holding the bucket he just dumped. Over me, and behind him, my wife, wrapped in nothing but a silk robe, arms crossed, expression cold as stone. "Get up," she said. "You're embarrassing." Before we continue, please write in the comments which country you're watching this video from. Enjoy the story. I was still trying to piece together how I got here. Last I remembered, we had dinner together. We talked. We laughed. Then everything went black. Was it the wine? I whispered, sitting up slowly, heart pounding. The man chuckled. "Smart guy." My wife didn't flinch. "It's better this way." "Now you finally know?" "Know what?" She answered before I could ask. "I'm done pretending. He's the man I actually love." You were just convenient." I stared at her in disbelief. 10 years of marriage flushed in seconds, but I wasn't broken. Not yet, because deep down I felt it stirring. The fire, the storm, the comeback, and it was about to begin. I didn't even get to grab my shoes. "Out," she barked, tossing my phone and car keys at me like I was trash. "You'll be hearing from my lawyer." Her lover smirked as he leaned against the doorframe. "Don't worry, buddy. We'll take good care of the house while you're gone." My house. I had bought that house, furnished it, paid every single bill, but now I was standing outside in the freezing night, still dripping wet, watching. The door slam in my face. That moment burned into my soul. I sat in my car for hours, cold, numb, barefoot, but not broken. No. The pain twisted into something else. Focus. This wasn't just betrayal, it was humiliation, calculated, cruel, and oh, they were going to regret every second of it. I started making calls. I didn't have money or power, not yet, but what I did have was knowledge. I knew everything about her. Her fears, her secrets, and every little thing she kept from the world, including the hidden account she thought I'd never find. By the time the sun came up, I wasn't thinking like a heartbroken husband anymore. I was thinking like a man with nothing left to lose. She thought I was gone, powerless, broken, but behind the scenes, I was already making moves. I remembered the account she opened 3 years ago, one she thought was secret. But I had helped set it up. I still had access, and guess what? She had over $27,000 tucked away. I transferred every last dollar to a legal war chest under my name funds to hire the sharpest lawyer I could find. Then I made a visit to her boss. You see, she had been bragging about dating a coworker. What she didn't know? He was married with kids, and his wife was also an attorney. I dropped the evidence into her inbox like a nuclear bomb. Screenshots, messages, pictures. Next came the property. The house was in my name. She had just assumed I'd walk away quietly. Bad move? Within 48 hours? A legal notice arrived. She had 10 days to vacate or face court. And her new boyfriend. He got fired. His wife filed for divorce. His world collapsed, and I never even had to raise my voice. She was starting to panic, and I was just getting started. She called me, voice trembling. "You ruined my life," she hissed. I smiled and calmly replied, "No, you did that all by yourself." But I wasn't done yet. I waited for the perfect moment, the company's annual holiday gala. She still worked there, and I still held connections. I walked in with confidence, suited up, and completely unexpected. The room froze. She saw me and instantly turned pale. Then I took the mic. I wasn't loud. I wasn't angry. I was clear. I explained how she'd cheated, used me, and bragged about it, then dumped me like trash while I was risking my life overseas. I shared the receipts, the texts, the betrayal. Her boss, her coworkers, her new fling's ex-wife, everyone heard it all. Then I looked her dead in the eye and said, "You threw away a loyal man for a cheap thrill. Now you have nothing left." The room was silent. Her boyfriend had already been fired, and now she was being escorted out of the building. No job, no respect, no money, not even the house, and still I hadn't played my final card. That came at the end. And it would leave her begging. A few weeks later, I sent her a gift, not flowers, not hate mail, a signed copy of my book, that's right, while rebuilding. My life I'd been writing, my story, the betrayal, the comeback, the empire I built, every page, raw and real. The title, Left for Dead, Built for War. It hit bestseller lists within days. Her face on the cover. Her texts screenshotted in the appendix. Her lies lay bare for the world to read. She called, sobbing, "You exposed everything. Everyone's talking about me." I didn't yell. I didn't mock her. I just said, "You gave me the pain. I made it powerful." She begged for a second chance. I told her calmly, "You made your choice in Vegas. I made mine on the battlefield." Then I hung up. For good. The man she dumped now owns 2 companies. He speaks at conferences. He's admired, respected, a walking example of what happens when pain meets purpose. And her, she's a footnote in a story that made millions stand up and cheer. So go ahead. Break a soldier's heart. Just be ready when he builds an army. Before you go, drop a comment below and tell us which country you're watching from. And if this story hit you hard, share it. Someone out there needs to hear it. See you in the next one.